The story of the Chris Evans jingle was, it was a Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock. We were on a mad schedule, loads of other things to do, and I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and in the end I thought, I better do it. So I sat down, and it was one of those brilliant moments where everything just fell into place. Wrote the whole thing in about 20 minutes, sang an appalling demo in about an hour, and by 5 o'clock it was sent over to Radio 2 and approved. And it was one of those really mad times when, you know, like 2 hours ago, I hadn't even started it. And then, like, within a couple of hours, this thing had been greenlit. And I was like, oh, okay.
So, here's the session in its entirety, all mixed and finished. Let's have a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your radio talking. And we want to wish you all a very good morning. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Now's the time, get out on bed.
This is your wake-up call.
Moira, and Liz. That's all, and him. Are you ready? The Chris Evans Breakfast Show. Good morning.
Marvellous. So I'll play the track in isolation. It's actually a very simple little bit of work. Did the whole thing in Pro Tools only, using MIDI instruments. Here they are. So I did all that, wrote it, played it, tracked it up, and then took it up to the London Community Gospel Choir's HQ in studios in North London, where Io, lovely Io, genius arranger that they've got up there. He basically took my appalling vocal demo, which sounded like a fire in a pet shop, and keeping a straight face throughout, Io valiantly turned it into something that the real musicians can actually work with.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Moira. Oh, that's us. Are you ready? Breakfast show.
There was 4 singers in total on the session, 3 ladies and a chap, and we tracked them up on 2 sets of mics. We had 2 TLM 103s and we had 2 AKG 414s. We stood 2 singers around one TLM and 2 singers around the other TLM. And we used the 414s as ambient mics. What we did is we'd, in between each take, we'd move the singers around on the mics, but we'd keep the AKGs in the same place. So it built up this virtual stereo image of a choir that didn't exist. Let me demonstrate.
Microphone here, microphone here. Release the singer. We then record 3 vocal takes here. Thus, when you've completed those, move the singers to a different position in the studio. Here. Once completed, move the singers again to a different position in the studio. Here. And repeat, where appropriate, until you've completed your session.
So what I'll do is I'll play the 414 mixes because that kind of gives you an idea of the size of it. So here we go. First take. Second take. And already you can hear the sound is getting much bigger and wider with the 414 mix coming in. It's just a big sound.
Moira, whoa, that's us. Are you ready? Breakfast show.
And the singers themselves on the day were just incredible. I mean, the talent between the 4 of them was just, you know, it was gobstopping. I mean, some of the ad-libs we didn't get a chance to use, like this one.
Whoa.
You know, just an amazing talent. It's like Mars Attacks. So yeah, then put the whole thing together. Mix the BVs in with this, put them in the track, did a bit of automation, Make sure that the lead vocals are extremely audible and understandable. Mix it, give it a good old squash, and voila, you have a breakfast gospel jingle.